MLB Network's coverage. Baseball is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Now in the box, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball right side. Arroyo's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. It's baseball on MLB Network. Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Red Sox, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High chopper to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One strike now from Cole. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he hits one on a line to left field. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. As a look, now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runner at first here, one man out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Plate now, Christian Vasquez. He swings and lines it to left. Oh, and he misses it. Throw to third, but he's in there as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Bobby Goldberg.
Digging in, Bobby Dahlbeck. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Cole sets. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Martinez on third. Vasquez on at second with 2 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Now the 0-2. This is line to left. Frazier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ball set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And a curveball taken for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Foul. Line drive to left. Benintendi is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees 1. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, defense aligned perfectly, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, to minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Torres hit the bag. To Voit in time for the double play.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Standing in, Alex Verdugo. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Red Sox leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Settling in now, Torres, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. One away.
Batting up, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard back up. It'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Fouled away. comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Our score remains 2-1. Here now is Rafael Devers as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Nero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, and with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up for the Red Sox, Bobby Dahlbeck hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
First offering on its way. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Line towards center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1 Boston. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Vasquez shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Fastball called for strike 2.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Standing in now, Luke Voit. Now Voit. Ball out to deep left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-1. In for strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley and left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. Hit in the air to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Has a look, now the pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
The batter, number 2,
To the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. One strike now from Cole. Line drive to left. Frazier is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Cole into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. This pitch is popped up. Urshela will put this one away, and the side is retired. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We played 4. It's now 6-1 Boston. Back now at Fenway.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Clint Frazier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-0 now.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Now the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch coming, here it is. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
On the ground to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Jordan Montgomery takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Christian Vasquez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to third. This could be two. LeMahieu for one. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now back, first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
Into the box, Bobby Dalbec. Popped him up. Torres is there. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way.
0-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Fouled off. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curve ball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, the second baseman, Christian.
Standing in now, Christian Arroyo. And he puts it on the ground to second. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Alex Verdugo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. This one is launched. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've widened this lead to 8 now. From Loizaga gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he rips it on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Last time through was a base hit. Now here it comes. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to third. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox lead it 9-1. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Now batting, third base.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Popped up. Eovaldi is under it near the mound. 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Clint.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clint Frazier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop, Labor Torres.
Coming to the plate now, Torres. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
A high fastball is in there.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead-off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Get up and stretch. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Yankees 2. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Hicks, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Standing in, Christian Arroyo. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Smoke toward third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley, and it's gone into the monster seats. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at him.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Dahlbeck stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Hicks goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he drives a liner to right center. That's in there, base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Hey, D-Row, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Into the box now, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Boy, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Yankees 4. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down to pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
He's set and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Chad Green comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He grounds it sharply to third. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. In his career versus this pitcher, he's batting .500, 6 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Looking to minimize the damage here. Drilled to first. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
So now to the plate, Christian Arroyo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Line towards center field. Hicks is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox are out in front 12-4. Now at the plate, Clint Frazier starting things for his side in the 9th as they face odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting,
A reminder to stick around here after the game comes to an end here at Fenway, as we'll have post-game highlights at the conclusion of the broadcast. Stepping in, Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Out in front of it, strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Shot toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Oh, and a great play to make the catch there, and with that fine play, the ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest, I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled, and he finished the game, and he picked up the win along the way, too.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nate Eovaldi pitches well enough to get the W. Garrett Cole struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's state attendance at Fenway Park.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Chicago White Sox. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Lucas Giolito gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Brandon Nimmo is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Lifted down the line in left. Moncada in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Next for the Mets, J.D. Davis. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, you always want to be the team that jumps out to that early lead and sets the tone. And after back-to-back singles right here in the first inning, that's exactly what this offense is looking to do.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
Anderson, the runner at third. Moncada is at second with nobody out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So here's Jose Abreu in the air now out to left field. Cespedes is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And this throw gets away from him. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance. Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate now, Luis Robert as he swings and hits a laser to right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throwing to second. And he'll get in there safely. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Steven Matz comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Steven Matz.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 0-1 delivery. Mazara swings, and this is sent to deep right. Right fielder looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run homer for Nomar Mazara as this lead swells to 7-0.
Walking around the cage during BP, they talked about wanting to be aggressive early in this one, and they've done exactly that. Second home run already in the first inning.
The second baseman, Nick.
Standing in now, Nick Madrigal. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Hit down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here after that 2-run bomb. Another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. A swing and a ground ball to third. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Stepping into the box, Yohan Moncada. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Line drive to center field. Nimmo is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Cespedes is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. 1 inning in the books here. The White Sox lead this one 7-0. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
At the plate, Robinson Cano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. So here's Jose Abreu now. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Abreu.
Now here it comes. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the White Sox, the left fielder, Eloy.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Striding in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that's the third out. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're still in control, 7-0. So stepping in, Andres Jimenez. He'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball one. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Wilson Ramos goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So it's back to the top of the order now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the third now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
The right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Stepping in now, Nomar Mazara. And he hits it hard to the right side. Oh, what a dive. Hats off to that one.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Ready for another chance? Nick Madrigal, a base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
So here's Yoan Moncada. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the White Sox 8 and the Mets nothing. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Conforto is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Robert has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, JD Davis.
Digging in, J.D. Davis. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
The windup and the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Jose Abreu.
And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Davis brings it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 8 runs and even 10 hits. And no errors so far for the White Sox. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Hit to third. Davis has got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. White Sox down on just 4 pitches as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
So here's Pete Alonso. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the 0-1.
Oh, 1-1.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled off. No one out with a runner at second. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Andre Jimenez
Digging in, Andres Jimenez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitcher right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A pause and the 0-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Mets leave 1. Still 8-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Luis Robert.
Louis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. Davis grabs it cleanly, and there's one down now.
Now back, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Nomar Mazara. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Digging in now, Nick Madrigal. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. White Sox down on just 4 pitches as the lead holds at 8-0. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robert is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Now batting, the right fielder.
In now, Michael Conforto. Popped up. Anderson camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A high fastball is in there.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's fouled away. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Here's Cespedes, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 2 out here and a runner at second. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the White Sox 8 and the Mets 1. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
First offering on its way. Drilled to the left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Into the box, Jose Abreu. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Nimmo is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Now batting, left fielder.
So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. One out for Chicago here in the sixth. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to short. And that's through. A base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Oh, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Robert Gesellman gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion reined in. There's one on to first, and how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. White Sox pick up just the one. We're through 6 full. It's the White Sox 9 and the Mets 1. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Digging in to try it again, Pete Alonso. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Fouled off. One run, 4 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far tonight. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lazarus going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Dominic.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dominic Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Moncada has it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the White Sox 9 and the Mets 1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Luis Robert.
Luis Robert.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
To the plate now, Nomar Mazara.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Nick Madrigal. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and now it'll kick around in the corner. Mazara rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Miguel Castro enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Miguel Castro.
At the plate, Tim Anderson, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. On a line, that's a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
So now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he's safe. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. White Sox on top, 12-1. Andres Gimenez the next to bat. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 4.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So striding forward now, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
The center fielder, Brandon LUNES.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Softly hit toward the hole, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knob.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. 2 out with the man at first. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. So digging in now, Eloy Jimenez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Eloy Jimenez.
First delivery to him on the way. To third. Davis brings it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Louis Robert.
Stepping in, Luis Robert. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Pitch on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
In now, Nomar Mazara.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
At the plate now, Nick Madrigal.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Brad Brock comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Tim Anderson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get there.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up, and the White Sox are out in front, 13-1. At the plate, J.D. Davis starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
The pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets completely changes that complexion of that Matt's betting order.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
And it's fouled away. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Abreu. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lucas Giolito is the winning pitcher of record. Jacob deGrom permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. Good night, everybody.
The ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.